So, based on Canada's abundant natural gas and lots area to grow or put up greenhouses, we have started to develop a banana industry. It's now a new crop that we're trying to propagate. It's in its infancy. We're just getting started, but we have found that we have been able to develop a supply, and at the same time, based on a price, we found that, well, about $4 for 1.5 kilos of banana seems to be a good price that people are happy with. It's basically our domestic price, and people seem to be happy with that number. But Costa Rica, which has beautiful weather, millions of pounds of bananas sitting there waiting there, looks at our economy and goes, this is a great opportunity for us to sell. So they come in, and instead of selling bananas as we are for $4, they come in at $2.50. $2.50 a 1.5 kilos, whatever that means. Sorry for the translation. And what that does is it drives the price down and drives the supply, or increases the supply. So basically we have a lower price, so we have a greater demand, and basically it pushes your consumer surplus, which was right here, now extends all the way down to here. And the production surplus, which was here and extended down below here, has now been reduced just simply down to this triangle here. So what that does is it lowers the amount of product that's going to be sold locally, and increases the amount that will be sold by the importer. So, but the answer to that is, of course, a tariff, a government tax on the importer, which basically will push the price back up to, say, let's go $3, right across there. So what that does is increases the price, which reduces your consumption, and the ability for your local supplier to supply more and your importer to supply less. The price that the importer has to pay for the bananas is his price, or that he's offering. He has a cost of goods here, but he also has to pay his tariff, and that tariff ends up being government funds. This little triangle here is lost opportunity. It's basically wasted revenue. This triangle here is the same thing. These basically add up to lost customers and just lost opportunity. What else can I say? The local supplier, if his prices are based on an escalating scale, basically he'll be good until a point in time where the tariff and import price matches his maximum price point. So, sorry, I don't know if I explained this well enough, but it'll give you an idea that basically the only way that locals who have high cost products can compete in this situation, especially in an infant industry, is to have a low cost competitor come in to put a tariff on top of it. It gets it closer so that the local local producer can compete to a certain point, and then the importer, with the tariff on top of his own cost, has a certain market share attached to him. The higher the price, the more the customer has to pay. So it's little advantage to the consumer, the local consumer. As you can see here, he loses his surplus, and it's the government succeeds, the fledgling industry potentially succeeds somewhat, and that's it. Thank you.